Funday here again. With our bags in hand, we begin. Shopping spree till we can't stand. Time to craft with thread and pen. Got some fabric, colors bright. Patterns that will bring delight. So until the morning light, everything just feels so right. Show our heart to everyone. Craft until the day is done. Sewing up a storm of fun. Sunday's never been so fun. Cut and stitch and start anew. Every project something new. Thread the needle, pull it through. Nothing we can't ever do. Bright and bold or soft and sweet. Every piece they'll want to meet. So in dreams we can't retreat. In our world so incomplete. Show our heart to everyone. Craft until the day is done. Sewing up a storm of fun. Sunday's never been so fun. And start anew. Every project something new. Thread the needle, pull it through. Nothing we can't ever do. Show our heart to everyone. Craft until the day is done. Sewing up a storm of fun. Sunday's never been so fun.
Look at her. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome
Oh,
in, welcome
hello.
in. Okay, come on. You can say hello to the people in the beginning so you can get out the way.
All right, let's hit those likes. How y'all doing?
Hey,
Hello.
everybody. Say hey, everybody. Hey, Miss
Hey, honey.
Chrissy. Say hey,
Honey.
Miss Lynda.
Honey.
She trying to see what I got.
She
I
ain't
don't
paying
have
attention
anything.
tonight. I was jamming
Uh-uh.
too, Miss Shay Shay.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hey, Rougie. Hey, Porgy Town. Hey, Shay Shay Donzel. Who else? Who else? Who else? I saw Miss Chrissy. I think that's it for now. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. So today, Sunday Funday, we're gonna do something really fun. I'm super excited. Miss Linda's super excited. We've been playing around, playing around. Y'all know how we do. So something new on a Sunday, getting ready to ramp up for Christmas because Thanksgiving is Thursday. So again, welcome in. Hey, honey, Dunzel said hello. She trying to get back up here. She keeps pawing on me because she heard Miss Linda say, "Hey guys, say hey, say my hair is growing back. I got to get some of this stuff out my eyes."
Hey, honey. We'll talk
Say
later,
hey,
honey, because
Miss
you
Linda.
acting funny now. Yeah,
So
she
I'm
acting
just
funny
trying to
right now.
smell. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. When she hear this machine start going. So welcome in, guys. We have a lot going on. So I am in the midst of working on quilt orders. So I have several quilt orders. And move back, honey. Move back. I'm gonna run over you. And I have so during Christmas I offer Black Santa quilts. And so it's time for Black Santa quilts, but I also have a new one, which is back here. It's a kitty. And so last night when I was watching some of the lives, I was actually pulling the fabrics for them. So this
Oh,
is
wow.
the kit. This is going to be the kitty center. So this is going to be the center
Mm.
for the kitty, and the kitty's in a stocking, of course. And so I have some grays that are going to line this up. And so this panel will be my centerpiece, but then I'm going to do all the piecing around it and make some really, really nice designs. And then Black Santa's back. Like last year, I only have a couple. So it's first order, first got, first give, and no quilt will be the same. So one of the things that I have said about this quilt is the center will be the same, but the sides and the border and all that stuff is all going to be different. So
That's nice. That's really nice.
Yes. So this gives me a little bit more creativity and creative freedom, so that way I don't have to worry about people wanting the quilt to look just like the other one. So neither one of the quilts will look the same. So and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's the thing that I'm going to do there. So no quilt will look the same. Um and so we did talk about doing blocks on the channel, and so we will do the block like we promised. But we're gonna get to you. We're gonna post the date. So Miss Lynda and I have been working on which blocks to do. There are so many different blocks that you can do. So what we want to do is start out with something simple and build up on that, because the more you do it, the more you build the skill for quilting, and it just gets better. And so what we're going to do is on the first one, we will build one block, and that block will be easy. We will walk through the block, the how to quilt it, and you can
Mm-hmm.
have a sewing machine, an embroidery machine, either one will work. And I will show you the techniques to do either quilting if you don't have a sewing machine but you have an embroidery machine, how to do that. And if you sew and don't have an embroidery machine, how to do that as well. And that's called free motion. So we will do a couple of those, and I will help you learn. The tools that you have already, you should have everything already. So we'll be ready to do it. Look, Shay say quilting gang gang. Yes, ma'am. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna put you on some good stuff. So let's talk about what we're gonna do tonight. Our theme for tonight. So now it's almost Christmas. Miss Lynda, Miss Lynda and my mother have something in common. Let me tell y'all. They love cards. Cards, cards, cards. They love them. Miss Linda's already sent out a bunch of cards already for Christmas. I bet my mom has too, by the way. So I'm not really big on cards, but I have sent a couple of cards for birthdays, people sick, stuff like that. A couple of them, not a lot. So tonight we're going to look at embroidery and cards. So we're going to make some cards and we're going to embroider on those cards. So, yeah, look, Shay says she ordered her cards. Well, we going to embroider on some, and we're going to show you some different looks. Miss Linda's going to work on Christmas one.
No, that's Miss Crafty Market. You know she order her cars. She don't. She
Oh,
don't go and buy them. Yeah, that's Miss Crafty Market. You know. You know her. You know her. You know her.
Yes, yes. Look, Shay says she likes receiving cards.
Oh, well, you need to get in some of these card clubs I'm in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so, yes, so what we're going to do tonight is embroider and make some cards. Now, Miss Lynda, do you want to tell the people about what you're going to use for your cards?
Okay, I am using uh Grumbacker. It's a watercolor 140 pounds paper. And can you see that real good?
Yes, ma'am.
And you get it from Walmart.
Okay, but it's 140 pounds. So think about it like this, guys.
Mm-hmm.
When you are embroidering on paper, you are literally puncturing that paper. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a couple things, couple of tips that we want to make sure you know about. You have to use the right design. It
Mm-hmm.
has to be simple. Has to be low density. Um, with minimal field stitching. You want to avoid signs that are dense and overlapping stitches to prevent the ripping of the card, because it's just gonna punch holes in it. So you got to be careful with that. Then you got to make sure you're using the right needle. You want to use a universal needle or a sharp needle like 7511 or 8012, so that it goes cleanly through it. Now, for the thread itself, 40 or 50 weight is fine. And that just reminds me, I'm going to do probably a video on different thread weights because there's so many of them. And we probably should talk about what's a good weight. But 40 or 50 weight thread, that way
Mm-hmm.
you avoid it being too heavy. Now, the other big thing is stabilizer. And Miss Lynda, what
Mm-hmm.
stabilizer are you planning to use?
Well, I used fusible
Mm-hmm.
stabilizer. That's what I used. I used the fusible stabilizer on my project. Mhm.
Yeah, so the fusible really, really helps because fusible will make sure that your paper stays intact. It's also a cutaway.
It keep all your
Um,
stitches in line
it
too,
keeps
Miss Shawn.
everything in line. It does.
Hmm.
It does. It really does. And so it's a really good thing. And so here's the other thing. You want to try it first. So
Hmm.
get you some scrap paper. No, get you some scrap cardstock, which I know, you have to test it first. You just have to test it and make sure. Sometimes people use sticky stabilizer. That works as well. And I'm doing mine a little bit different. So I'm using, instead of cardstock, I'm going to be using some, what is it called? Oh, just marine vinyl. So I'm going to use marine vinyl. So this one is my shiny vinyl. And then I have another blue vinyl. Oh, look, Abaya said that she's done it before. She used a microtech needle and it worked out fine. Yep, microtech needles can work too. It depends on your machine that you're using. Hey, Miss Joy, welcome in. Um,
Miss Shawn,
hey,
would you like
Tarika,
for me to
welcome
show my
in.
sample,
Yes, ma'am.
my first sample? Well, I
Please.
want to show you the back of my first sample, and there's the fusible. And then all you have to do really is just maybe put another piece of cardstock or a designer decorative paper cardstock or something on the back, any design really, and you will never see none of this. But that's why I like the fusible. As you can see, it's all in. Can you see that? It's all in, and this is the front. So yeah, no problem at all. Love it. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Miss Joy. So I don't use StreamYard. This is actually EVMux. So I use a different streaming software than most people. So I use EVMux. I've been using it now for what, almost 2, 3 years. Um, so yes, so and I am, let's see. Hey Miss Joy, hey Derica. So that is so cute. And Miss Linda, you have a good point. So at one point in time, we have been paper crafters. And so one of the
Mhm.
things that I still have around here, and y'all probably remember these things. Remember these books with all this paper in it that we was cutting out paper craft? This little got one too. Look, see. So I'm going to use some of the paper out of here, but I'm gonna do a little bit different. So
Mhm.
with mine, I'm gonna make it into a card, but it's going to go on top of a piece of this. So it's going to center. So mine is going to be like a piece of art, but a card. So it's going to go on top of this, and this paper is going to be the back. Look, Chrissy says she's a huge paper crafter. So this is a
You know
way
she
if
got
you
all
stop.
that already.
I
You know Chrissy
know,
got
I
all
know.
that paper and stuff. Got a
So,
whole damn house.
it'll go on top of this, but all I'm going to do is add some glue to the back. I got some 505 glue, and I'm just gonna, after I embroider, I'm gonna glue it and put it on here, and then it's ready to rock and roll. Now, if I want to add a note, I can add my note to the back of here, and
Mhm.
so that way, if somebody wants to put it on a little shelf or something like that and make it a piece of art, they can, and they still have the note on the
Mhm.
back. Where do I get that book? So that book came from Michaels or
Mine
Hobby
came from
Lobby.
Michaels. Hmm.
Yeah, so
Yep,
they
mine
have
came from
those,
Michaels.
Miss Joy.
Hmm.
It's lots of paper in it. Um,
Hmm.
Lots of different designs. I mean, it has all the colors. I mean, it has lots and lots of different designs and stuff in there. So you could pick
Hmm.
whatever you want.
And the
Now,
one that I have is the Christmas one, and it's the same
oh,
thing, but you get all kind of different you get different textures and stuff too, guys.
mm-hmm.
Like some of your stuff is perforated. You have all kind of different kind of decorations, paper, like it make you think it's paper's quilted, but it's not. Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, so you'll be able to do all that. So today we're going to Miss Linda's going to embroider on cardstock. I'm using marine vinyl, and then mine will eventually go on top of cardstock. So we're going to get started because we want to show you how this works. And the other thing is, hey Miss Jennifer, welcome in. Hey, family listener. Oh, thank you, Miss Joy. Yes, please don't forget to hit that like button and show some love. Thank you, guys. And so this, I love this. It has like it's like it's
Glitter.
got a glitter in it, but it
Hmm.
is marine vinyl, which has like a cloth on the back. It feels amazing. Like this would make a really good handbag too.
And
But
let me tell
we're
you guys, Miss Shawn, this is not
mhm.
cardstock. Believe it or not, this is
Okay.
not cardstock. This is what people use when they're painting. It's acid
Oh,
free. Yeah. Um, this is for watercolor and for you to do your drawings and stuff. And it holds up from the test I did. It holds up so much better than cardstock to me. That's
okay.
my opinion.
Okay.
But yeah, this is watercolor paper, but it has to be the thick one, which is 140 pounds.
Okay. Hey, Miss Linda Gray. Welcome in. So yes, yes, yes. All right. So I think we're good now. So the design that I'm doing is the first one because I'm gonna try we're gonna try to do two. So the first design, mine says faith, hope, and love, and it has the symbols. And so I'm doing generic because you think about it, when you do a card that is specific to a holiday or something like that, then the person may not want to leave it out. There are some people that may put theirs in a book, they may scrapbook them, things like that. But if you just want one to say, I'm thinking about you, and then make the note, so you can have a whole bunch of them made up, and then make the note of that card
Mhm.
specific to the holiday. That way, it's kind of like buying a blank card, but making your own embroidered card that you can actually give to somebody, and it could be like art or something like that. So,
Mhm.
what you think, Miss Linda?
All righty.
We ready? All
Yes,
right, let
ma'am.
me
Let's roll.
switch us over. All right, so you can see our machines. Now, I'm using my first ever embroidery machine right here. And this is the
I can't
Brother
believe
Ink.
that.
I know. It's
I
because
can't
I'm
believe
up
that.
here. It's because I'm up here in my sewing space, and y'all, I have been sewing, sewing, sewing. Like I have made so many popcorn bags, so many bowl cozies because I'm getting ready to do a holiday extravaganza in my city on the 6th. So I'm trying to get ready. There's 15,000 people supposed to be coming to this event, plus 15,000 plus. Let me say that, plus. And so it is right after our Christmas parade, and it goes straight into what they call the holiday market. And I'm a part of the holiday market, and they only select certain vendors. So yeah, so I was selected. I'm excited. I'm gonna have all my things there. We're gonna have the cat out there. So I'm planning to have that cat done to hang it up in inside of my booth so that people can see that, and then have my little card and all that stuff so people can, if they want to order something, they can. Or get a custom quilt. So I'm super excited about the opportunity. So it should be really, really good. Hey, Miss Joy. Oh, she's speaking to everybody. All right. So we're gonna get started. Yeah, Miss Jennifer, 15,000 plus. So they said last year was about 17 to 18,000 that they had. And I love the way that they have it because they're busing people, they're dropping people off at the top of the thing. But in order to get to like all the activities that are happening, people have to walk through where we are, the market, in order to get to the activities. And so I love that. So that
Um,
means they have to see you. All of that is there. So I'm super excited about that. So all right. I think we are ready. Again, I'm doing one that says faith, hope, and love. And Miss Linda, what does yours say? What is yours gonna say?
um, well, it doesn't say anything.
Oh, it's a picture?
Um, you know what? One of them has words "Jingle All the Way."
Okay.
They're
Okay.
pictures, but jingle all the way. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I think I'm gonna
Hmm.
get this little baby rolling.
All right.
But yes, I am using my single needle. I normally use her. Oh, thank you, Miss E. So I used it yesterday. So I was up here yesterday while I'm sewing, trying to work on towels, to also have out there as well. So I'm trying to make sure I can multitask, multitask, multitask. That's what I've been doing. And y'all see this one right here, right? She's so spoiled. She just chilled. Now, Miss Lynda, what are you using to hold down your paper? Looks like is it
Girl, these
just a
the
ruler?
chopsticks. No, these
Okay,
are
all right.
what you call them, like not chopsticks, squish, whatever.
Hey,
And I
it's
just
not your
tape them.
finger.
No, it's not my finger, but I tape them together. Whatever you put your meat on the grill.
Yeah. Look, she is watching the embroidery machine. Like, what is that? She like staring at
Uh-oh, that one came loose.
it. Say, hey, Miss Eve. Say, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this machine over here. I think she might be sleeping too. She is definitely oh, skewers. She said skewers, Miss Linda.
Skua, yeah, skua, whatever. Yes, a skua or whatever.
So what's everybody working on? Anybody else sewing or doing anything? I also have I have my cutouts for a H2O bag that I have to get done.
Mm,
So I
that's
have
gonna
a
be
lot
fun.
of things. Ma'am,
That's gonna be fun.
I know I love making that bag. It's simple. There's what, a total of maybe four major pieces.
Uh, yep. Trying to get used to these new glasses because we're not focusing together.
I thought so. Something sounded funny. Okay. The thread pop. Get down, honey.
Yeah, same thing over here. I don't know what's that about.
So let's see. Oh yeah, mine just like it knotted up pretty bad.
Oh, come on, be nice. Use my threader so don't judge
All right, so let's rethread this nice thing. That's the one thing I was saying yesterday. One thing about embroidery, it doesn't matter. You just have to have a little bit of patience because anything can happen. All right, so now I'm gonna have to go back because that other word did not stitch out properly.
me. Watch this. I don't know what happened.
Now, Miss Linda, I think you have us on your phone and I can hear it. It's giving me,
Really?
oh, I see. I'm doing all the things. I got the thread wrapped around the little thing here. Okay, so let's do this. Let's rethread her. Now, we were talking last night about industrial machines and things like that. And let me tell y'all something. The one thing the industrial machines do not have is a threader. Oh, Jesus. When you have to thread 15 needles, I do that on Sundays because it's a thing. I mean, it's a big thing, especially coming from a nice brother that you just press a button and your machine is threaded. Let me tell y'all, it makes a difference. All right. Now let's start it back. I'm gonna tell y'all too, I actually almost forgot. Um, I almost forgot some of the steps for this machine yesterday when I was doing it. I said, oh boy, I forgot I need to put the foot down I was even trying to figure. I'm like, I know it's a place on this thing to thread the needle. I'm over here looking for a button. No, there's no button. You pushed it on the side. It was a whole thing. I was dying laughing when I figured it out. I was like, oh my God. Miss Joy says she just ordered my little black book of projects. Oh yes, I absolutely love it. And Miss Joy, I always look for feedback because I want to make it bigger and better because I use that book all the time. As a matter of fact, where is mine? It's normally right around here. Oh, it's right here. I'm like, mine is right. It's always with me. So I'm always using this little book. I made it just because I'm always doing some projects and I put all my special notes in here and stuff like that. So I literally made it for myself. And it also has like when I'm planning for new products and this is literally how my mind kind of works. And if I'm going to post content, it has content planner stuff in here so that you can actually write down what you want to plan for your content if you were going to do posting. It also has what else is in here? My projects, my vendor information, the materials that I use. If you want to put a picture in here, you can put a picture, special notes, instructions. You know, if you were doing something specifically for a customer, you can put that off in here as well. So, I mean, it's my favorite book. And on the back, it says never give up. So, whatever you're doing, don't give up. Oh, Darika says she's going to ask her daughter for the sewing machine plug when she gets done working. Just remember. Okay. But yes. Oh, she hasn't taken it out the box yet. Miss Joy, you gotta take it out the box. Got a beautiful machine over there. We're gonna have an out of the box party for Miss Joy. What day you want to have an out of the box party, Miss Joy? Okay, so my thread broke again, and it's breaking at the top for some reason. And one of the things about any of your embroidery machines, never pull that thread through your machine. Like don't pull it all the way up to the top. Unthread it, because what'll happen is you see how that has all that little fuzz that stuff will get all up in your machine and cause a problem, and you don't want that. So you want to take it like if you were unthreading it at any given time, and then just cut it off. I have these little trash cans all over my spot because thread is the enemy here sometimes because it just be everywhere. And so you just want to make sure that whenever if you, even on your sewing machine, same thing, you don't want to pull the thread from the top. You want to unthread it the way you threaded it. So that way you do not get all those little dust bunnies and fuzz and all that stuff in your machine because it becomes a problem. Uh-oh, I unthreaded it. I went the wrong way. There we go. All right. And I'm gonna have to figure out, maybe something's going on with the tension, but I thought I reset everything to the defaults. So we'll see what happens. Our machine likes to use "they can't breathe" in the box. That's right, Shay. She said they can't breathe in the box. Ms. Lynda say some of us don't sleep. We're night owls. That's true. That is true. I know. I've been trying to do better. I have been trying to do better, Miss Lynda. Go on to bed. I can definitely be a night owl. Well, welcome in, everybody. We are making cards tonight, and I'm using marine vinyl. Miss Lynda is using a heavy duty 140-pound art paper. And so we're making cards, embroidering on them. So the one that I'm doing, once mine is finished, I will put it on here, and then it will become a piece of art that we can write on the back. So today I'm using a one needle Brother NQ1600E, and the E just means that it is embroidery only. Miss Linda, what you doing? It's like she doing some type of Chinese move or something over there.
I'm beating up your brother.
Oh, don't beat it up. Hey, Miss Ann, welcome in. Don't beat it up. Don't beat it up. Oh, Miss Ann, you have the one after mine. Yes, I like this machine a lot. So when I bought this machine, my dealer, he gave me a whole bunch of good information about it. And let me tell you, I made so many scullies on this machine. It bought my other machine. It bought my 10 needle. I can easily say scullies and stuff at Christmas bought that 10 needle. So this is coming out really pretty. And so let me see. So you hear echoes. So the other thing, so a couple tips, right? So when you're doing something like this, you do want to test it out, making sure that you're using, especially when you're using cardstock or some heavy paper, you definitely want to test it, and you want to make sure that your embroidery file does not have a lot of heavy stitching. So if you could find like an embroidery file that has light outlines, or if you're making it even, just make sure that you're doing it with the least number of stitches possible, especially on paper. So see, like what I'm stitching out, I would not put this on paper. I really do like putting my cards all on marine vinyl. It's just one of those things I've always liked doing when I'm embroidering. And so I'm using some tearaway stabilizer because I am going to put it on the cardstock here. And then Miss Lynda is using fusible stabilizer to help to keep her stitches together, as well as making sure that it stays in place with the paper. So and her stitches aren't as heavy, so it makes a difference when you actually, one, test it, two, test it, make sure you test it. So testing it is important, and then of course making sure that you have some good stabilizer too, and the right needles. So needles are important as well. Um, Yep, I think Miss Lynda has her phone on Donzel on the channel on YouTube, and so I think that's what you hear. Yep. So this is almost done. And then once this is done, all I'm going to do, I have 505, so you can use 505. You got some Elmer's glue, whichever glue, and then I'm just going to glue it onto the paper. It's going to stick, and then that one's done. Yep, then that one's done. Well, Miss Linda, that thing is running. Oh, you know what? I forgot last night. I actually turned. So last night, guys, I was working on a really dense. I was trying to use some Burma Llama, which is a thicker thread that Madeira has, where you can actually fluff up the threads. So I was working with that last night, and I actually slowed my machine down, which makes me think, I'm like, why is it taking so long? But I slowed the machine down, and I forgot to speed it back up today. So, um, but it's all good. It's almost done. So, guys, if you haven't already, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you are, thank you for coming back. Appreciate you all. And then also hit the thumbs up. Like while you sitting there watching, I'm about to make a beautiful card. Hit the thumbs up. I'm gonna show you. I've been playing also with my 3D machine. So I made this little guy. It's like a Christmas tree, and I ran out of filament. So put it up here. We can see the colors. So it has little hands. It is hilarious. And the feet move. They do move. I stumbled on your YouTube stream. I'm learning to sew, but my projects are super basics. Looks like y'all are having fun. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Everett. I appreciate it. But yes, we do have fun. I do have some 101 things in the new to sewing, new to embroidery, and I think it's maybe embroidery 101 on the channel. So check those out. But yes, we do have some fun. We try to have a good time. And we're always learning something. So that is done. The first one is done. Now let me tell y'all, this thing has so many little strings, and it's because of, I think it's how this machine does, but it's okay. We can clip all of those out of there, and then I'm going to show you all. I'm not going to take it out because I have tear away. I'm just going to tear it away. Just like that. Take my time because I don't want to mess up the threads. Now this is the lazy way. Okay, that's kind of cute. I'm gonna bring it over here. Let me clean it up. Get these little stitches off of here. Now, so that's what it looks like. And you know, this is marine vinyl. It does have a little glitter in it. I think you guys can see the shimmer. It's got a little bling on there. But it is marine vinyl. So now all I'm gonna do is take my 505. Oh, did you see it, Miss Lynda? Yeah, so it came out good. It says faith, hope, and love. And so all I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna turn my camera so you guys can see what I'm about to do right here. So all I'm about to do right now is take my 505, which is an adhesive. But you know what? That's temporary. I need some. We're gonna take the good old Elmer's glue, purple edition. Hey, craftable things. Welcome in, Patrice. Well, you know, if I can open it, it's like I'm kind of like Butterfingers over here. There we go. So, you know, the kind we used when we were in primary school. I don't like all these threads back here, so let me do this. I don't want to give it any reason not to stick because I'm going to need it to stick. So all I'm going to do is take my good old Elmer's glue, get these ends, And the good thing is when it's purple, you know where you know where the glue is versus before, when it was white, you didn't know where the glue was gonna be. Like, oh, I think I glued the ends. No, you really didn't. So now I'm just gonna glue it and then we're gonna center it and put it on our little paper, and our card for this part is done. It'll be dry and then we can just put our own little personal note on there. Thank you, love you, bye, hello, whatever. And send it to somebody. We could say bye to some people too. Really pretty. So, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm one of those people that I everything. So, and that looks kind of centered. Yep, it looks centered to me. I don't know about y'all, but it looks centered to me. Um, so I pretty much eye everything. I don't be doing a whole lot of that measuring stuff unless it's on my quilts. Now that's a different story. But that is so cute. What y'all think? I like it. So now, if I had me one of those little, I'm looking to see if I got a phone stand. If you had a little stand or something, people like to, have something on their desk at work. Like I got a pretty card from my friend. I just stand it up.
Will you do a wide zigzag stitch around the perimeter to ensure it holds up on the paper?
I will not. But you can if you want to try it. I'm not trying it. Mine's just gonna be glued down. You definitely can. Because that could look really cute though. I get what you're saying because I can add a little detail, but because this is all blinged out though. See, but I get you, Everett. I can see that. I can see it. I'm not doing it though, but I can see it. I can see it. I'm not. Look, ooh, baby, Jesus, no. So we're gonna put another one on here. I'm gonna change it. But this one could be anything. So when it's saying faith, hope, and love, you can use it for I am too done embroidering on paper. Okay, Shay, like she done with that. So the other thing, this could be used for, so like this could be get well soon. This one could be used for I'm thinking about you. This could be used for have a great day. You could really use this one for a lot of different things. What you showing, your new paper? Oh, your paper. Oh, the watercolor paper.
Miss Shay, this from Walmart. This come from Walmart. She says, "Can you show this paper again?" Here you go.
Okay. Yeah, it's 140 pounds, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so let's go out of here and let's pick our next design. But yep.
So you done? Let me see. Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's trying to dry.
She said, "Try that." Okay.
I have it laying flat. I just have it laying flat.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Lynda. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so my next one, I'm going to take and trace it to see where it's sitting. Wrong place, so I need to move it down. Okay, so we're gonna move the design down. Now let's trace it. Much better. And so when you do a generic like that, now, one of the things that I really like to do, I did some Christmas ones and Get Well Soon ones last year. They were super cute. I did them on like brown marine vinyl, like almost a chocolate color marine vinyl, and the reds popped. They looked amazing on them. All right, so we got that situated. And so, of course, I need to change the color. That's the only thing about the one needle. You got to change the color. So like I said earlier, make sure you do not pull your thread from the top all the way through. Make sure you are getting it, undoing it from the way you actually put it in. You threaded it. So be careful with that. You want to make sure that you're not getting a whole lot of that thread dust and all that stuff inside of your machine. So even on the multi needles, you also want to make sure that you are not pulling it back up through the top. You are pulling it down the way it flows, because going against the regular pattern will cause it to have friction and pull all that dust. And we have a lot of thread dust, whether you know it or not. But there is a ton of that, and so you have to be careful. Miss Lynda said, is it multicolor? Yes, ma'am. It's gonna be, the glitter. So the glitter is just a silver, and it's kind of silver. The really heavy watercolor paper. Yes, ma'am. She is using some really heavy watercolor paper. Now, this next design that I'm using, it is some poppies. And it literally is just the flowers. So we're going to let those go on here. But I have a little trick that I'm going to try. Now, this I haven't tested, so we're going to try it live and see what happens. So we're going to see. I'm going to let the stems do their thing, and then when we get to the poppies, we're going to try something else too. Just, it's all about what we can do. So here we go. So we're back over here. It is doing the poppies. Anybody working on anything? Again, thank you guys for coming in. I'm Sean, and I have with me Miss Lynda. Ooh, that looks good, Miss Lynda. It's looking good over there. Yeah, it's multicolor over there on Miss Lynda's. It's looking pretty. She's using her multi needle, and so I'm over here on the one needle, the single needle. But yes, anybody else doing, like, what are you guys cooking for Thanksgiving? Like, anybody doing a big Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving or any of that? I don't know what I'm cooking yet. I know I'm going to make a banana pudding, because banana pudding's my favorite dessert. But I don't know. Ma'am, Miss Lynda?
Shauna, Lynda, or anyone else who has sublimated on HTV. I'm intrigued. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we have. Oh, Miss Sherry's cutting on the laser. Miss Sherry, what you cutting over there? Yes, ma'am, Miss Ann. I think Miss Lynda and I both have sublimated on HTV. We can do a video or something for sure.
I really love doing it on glitter.
Glitter HTV?
HTV. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
It just pops. It pops.
Oh no, Everett.
Family. You're gonna have a good time with the family. Don't do that.
I know. Look, middle of nowhere means fun with the family once you get there, right? I think some of the places, like I rode my motorcycle through Utah once a couple years ago. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, we went through Zion Canyon. We came up from Nevada. So we left Dallas, and went out to Cali, and then we came back through Nevada up through Utah. I mean, most beautiful places I've been, like amazing. Like I love the landscape. Oh, you working on ornaments? Okay, Miss Cherry. I have some. Utah is amazing. I'm from Louisiana too, Everett, and just love it out west. Yeah, I'm from Louisiana too.
Miss Sean.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Sherry, I want me one of them ornaments. Oh,
Miss Sherry, you hear Miss Lynda? She says she want an ornament. I know you got the laser running over there. I still forgot to turn the to speed this thing up. Let me see if I can do it. No, it's not gonna let me do it while it's running. Okay, so let me go in here and speed it up. Oh boy, it's at 500. Yeah, that's too slow. All right, now let's start it back. All right, a little bit faster there. Miss Linda, she said she has a special one for you. I did so many FSL ornaments last year. Only he to do a few this year.
oh no, I don't want it. I don't want it. Thank you though. Talking about a special one? No, I don't want it. Thank you.
Oh, so Everett, the speed of my machine was at 500. So you can change the speed at which your machine sews. So for this one, it goes up to 800 stitches per second. Actually, it goes to 850. And so I had it at 500 stitches per second. So I increased it to the max, which is 850. Now, this machine right here is either 1200 or 1500 stitches per second. It's fast. It's a workhorse. And so, yeah. So I can speed it up just by going slower, fast. It has a little knob because this one is more on the manual side and it only does one type of stitch. Um, but yes, so the the 500 is the speed. Thanks for asking that. So is FSL like Florida State? Miss Ann, what does FSL stand for? Or is that a sublimation? Sublimation? I don't know.
Freestanding lace, Miss Sean.
Oh gosh, thank you. Oh my goodness.
And she's right. Those
Look.
ornaments are so beautiful.
Oh, they are. They are. You know what? I didn't even think about that. I could be running some freestanding lace ones while I'm over here sewing. I'm gonna do that too. Yes, I have some beautiful ornament files that I can actually run. That's a great idea. Thank you, Miss Linda. Both of you guys, both you ladies, Miss Ann. Yes. Yeah, I love my strike machine. Um, when I bought this single needle, so initially, several years ago, when I was looking for embroidery machines, I actually had done some research and I had my mind set on buying a machine that was two in one. It was an embroidery machine as well as a sewing machine. And when I got to the dealer, he was telling me that you're going to want more. You know what, Miss Lynda? I think it is stitches per minute. Sorry, not stitches per second. Yep, you're right. Stitches per minute. Um, so when I got to the dealer, he was telling me, he's like, you're going to want more and you're going to want to be able to do multiple things. He says, so for the price point you gave me, I can actually come under your price point and get you 2 machines. I was like, for real? He was like, yup. I was like, okay. So I gave him the price that I wanted to spend, and he in turn gave me 2 machines. So I have my NQ 1600E, and then I have my quilting sewing machine that's also a brother. And so I was able to get 2 machines for what I thought was going to be the price of one. And so it's really good when you can actually go talk to someone and talk to a dealer, and get that attention, and they can ask questions. So it makes a difference when you actually can talk to someone, which I think is why we're seeing a lot more people come. Miss Linda says she's too lazy to turn her machine on the seat. Yeah, I think it's stitches per minute. Because if I look on, this one doesn't have it, but over, now that this one stopped, so let me see. I can tell you here because it's actually on the screen. It's SPM, so stitches per minute. Yeah, that's what it stands for. All right, so here is the thing that I think we're going to try. So I have to change my thread because remember, I'm doing poppies and poppies are red. I am undoing my thread. I'm getting ready to add some red thread back here, but I'm going to try something else since we plan. This is actually stitching out pretty good. Now, this is the one thing I remember. I used to try to time myself for getting this thing threaded. Like, thread it and get it out of here. Let's get the next thing started. So, all right. Here's what I'm going to try. What did I do with it? I'm going to try a piece of foam. Now, because I did not digitize this for foam. Good night, Miss Jennifer. Have a good one. We're gonna try it and see what it looks like, okay? But because it's a card, but slightly almost like a piece of art, we're gonna try it. And so I'm just gonna cut this foam, and we're gonna lay it up here, and we're gonna see what happens. Let me get my stiletto, so that I can hold it down to make sure that it doesn't move. But did I thread it? I did. So let's see what happens. So now, let it run. It's going to do our little flowers. We're going to have poppies, and I do have to get 2 more colors because I didn't recognize that I needed. I need some black, and I need 99. I'm too far away from that. Oh yeah. She says it's not 8:30 yet, Jennifer. Look, she says she's exhausted, Miss Lynda. So we're gonna get some black thread, which I have right here, and I need some white thread. I'll grab that right here. Get it when I get back. Okay. And so I just need a white and a black right here. So, Miss Lynda, we lost your other camera. Miss Lynda, she said 8. Okay, there you go. Yeah, she's been real busy. So again, welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for joining the live. It is our Sunday Funday. We are embroidering and making cards tonight. If you were here on last Sunday, we did talk about quilting, and we talked about doing a block. What was that, Miss Lynn? And so we will be doing a block, so stay tuned. I will get everything posted and put out there so we can create a block together. Right now, we're thinking that it's probably going to be a 10 by 10 block. It's going to be something easy, something that we can sew together pretty easily. And then we will have the other blocks. And so on that, when we start working on those, we will also be looking at techniques and ways to change your blocks, make them look a specific way, and then ensure that you are able to piece them together nicely and quickly, so that way you'll feel accomplished with your first block. Okay. Now, for all my new embroiderers, if you are using one needle, like I said, this is my first baby. Not going nowhere. I still use this one needle quite often when I'm doing certain things. So this particular time, I think I haven't used it in maybe 3 or 4 months right now. But I decided to pull her out so I can be doing multitasking. I can make stuff here and be putting things together over here. Well, I'm going to have to glue my blocks together. So here's the thing. Not necessarily. So what I will say, Derica, is we will have 2 options. If you do not have a sewing machine, I will do one, the same block, or similar, where you will be able to do it in the hoop. So we'll have an option for in the hoop versus piecing it together. So there's going to be 2 different options. Okay. So that way you don't have to go out and purchase anything. You already have your embroidery machine. So we'll work it out. We'll make sure that you're able, people who actually want to do it will be able to do it as well. So
She says, okay, thanks for looking out for me then. I know that's right.
Well, I don't think it's just you, right? So like if anybody, so I think it's good to understand that people, there are people that quilt that only use their embroidery machine, which is very interesting, right? So like they literally do in the hoop blocks, and those in the hoop blocks are basically done all in the hoop. Like you have all your layers, everything. They're doing the quilting, they're doing the batting, everything in the hoop. So we'll be able to do both of those. Oh, I just broke a thread, and I saw that happening. So let's get that from under there. And so here's what I think happened. This is trying to go from the thick to the thin, and it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it.
How much more you got to get done on there?
Well, it's doing the poppies now. Now that's the one thing. I think I probably have 10 minutes. Is yours
Okay.
done?
Oh yeah, girl.
Oh, girl, let's see, let's see, let's see.
Oh yes, they're done.
Let us see, let us see. We want to see.
Jingle all the way.
Oh, look how cute. Oh, I love the little car. That's Everett and his family on his way to the families.
Yes, ma'am.
They're having a
And
good
this
old
one
time with
is
the car.
okay, mind you, my snowman, he's at night, so the sky is blue. Okay.
Okay, okay. That is really cute. I like it. I like it. Miss Joyce said, please let me say that to all you ladies on here are doing the most. And thank you and appreciate you all for all your encouragement.
Well, we thank
I
you too,
thank
Miss Joy,
you.
and we appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Yes, yes, yes. We just
Oh,
want to
Everett's
make sure.
laughing at you, Miss Sean. It's Everett's
Oh,
laughing at you about going to the family.
I
Girl, you're gonna
know
have
they're
a
going
good
to see the
time,
film.
honey. You're gonna have a good time. Yes.
Oh,
Make sure you come back and let us know, but you're gonna have a good time. I love going new places for Thanksgiving. We cut up.
hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, they said it's so cute. It's cute, Miss Linda. Everybody likes it.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
it looks really, really good. Okay, so Miss Linda, what else
Mhm.
have you been working on over there? Because let me
Nothing,
tell
girl.
y'all.
Nothing, girl.
Let me
Nothing,
tell
girl.
y'all.
Nothing,
Let me
girl.
tell y'all.
Nothing.
Let me tell y'all. Let
Nothing,
me tell
girl.
y'all. Y'all
Nothing.
know.
Nothing,
Y'all
girl.
know
Nothing.
I quilt,
Nothing,
right? So
girl.
y'all
Nothing.
know I quilt. Y'all know I'm like embroiderer. I do all the embroidery things. Like I got so many orders right now that I'm gonna run downstairs after this live and I'm gonna be embroidering and trying to sew. So I'm gonna put some stuff on there, right? Look, Shasha said I'm still sitting over here in shock. I can't wait to try this. Yeah, girl. Yay. Okay, so Miss Linda was
And you can
up
eat Shay. You can
late
eat
one night. Let me tell.
mm-mm.
I'm giving y'all the tea. I'm giving y'all the tea because I've been quilting
Snitch.
for a while now. Miss Linda has been working it out and learning. First, I can't cut, girl. I can't. I can't. I can't. Let me tell y'all
Oh
something.
my
She gonna
God. Not
send
with the
me in the
snitch.
middle of the night. Here, this pattern I seen. Let me show you. I'm gonna take a picture, send it to you. Little did I know that she was already working on this pattern. Okay, okay. Let me tell y'all. It's called a log cabin quilt. She got the log cabin quilt quilted and done. It's dusted. It's done. When you gonna show the people the log cabin? You gonna show?
Oh, you mean the
Look,
log cabin that are written for the holidays?
no, hunty. The log cabin quilt. And by the way, not only did she do, her beautiful thing back there, baby, let me tell y'all, she also did, let's see, she did a new t-shirt quilt technique. Let me just tell y'all. Miss Ann, let me tell you. You know me. T-shirt quilt, heck no. No ma'am. No ma'am.
Look at Donzel. Okay, Sean.
I know. Let me
Oh,
tell
y'all
you.
real messy. Y'all real messy.
Miss Linda, the people want to see. The people want to see. That's what I'm hearing in the chat. I see the people want to see. Look, I have the paper pattern for the log cabins because I'm trying to do it without that. All right, all
Miss
right.
Joy. Miss Joy
Look.
being real messy. Look at Miss Joy.
Oh, Let's see it, Miss Linda. Let's see it, girlfriend. Let me tell y'all,
Log
she has
cabin
been
first.
over. I am so proud of Miss Linda because she has been doing so good. Like, first off, when I kept saying, I'm not gonna be a quilter. I'm not gonna be quilting nothing. I ain't doing all that. I'm just good with my embroidery over here. You can quilt. I'll see about that later. Child, no. Nope.
Here's the log cabin.
So hold on, Miss Lynda. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see. Wait. Let me see how I can do this. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second because I want to make this quote big. Let me fix this. Crafting cousins over here. Uh-oh. Hold please. I messed up. My bad. Look, somebody said, "Do you sleep, Miss Linda?" Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a
No,
second, guys.
a little bit, Miss Ann, a little bit. See, my husband's a truck driver, so a little bit. I sleep a little bit. You
Okay, here
ready?
she go right here. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm making you big, girl. I'm making you big over there.
yes,
Give me
Sean,
one
you're a
sec.
finger wag. Tell me, who that
Wait,
was?
what? Who said that? Oh,
Dazelle.
Hold on. Okay, there you go. All right, you good now. You good now. Okay, you can show us now, Miss Linda.
Here's the log cabin.
That is so cute. Look at that.
It's huge too.
It is huge.
The
It's
log
the quilt
cabin.
top. It
Yep,
looks so nice.
it's done.
It, yes.
Yeah,
Look,
that's it.
she did a great job. Look, let me tell you now. Let me tell y'all. She got it's all pressed out. The corners looking good. Like they got perfect points and stuff. Let me tell you, it looks good. That looks so good, Miss Lynn. I'm so proud of her. I'm like a proud
Yeah,
parent. Oh,
this was actually really easy. Um, I, the way the young lady was cutting them out, it was like one layer cake, but then you had to turn
mm-hmm,
it. See, I don't have hint. I don't have one of them turntable cutter things, so it was kind of rough for a minute, but yeah,
mm-hmm. Yep, she
um,
did a good job. I'm super excited. It looks amazing. It looks
yes, that was
amazing. So
yeah.
that
I
top
stayed
is
up all night.
done.
Yeah, yep, that was
Now,
done.
now you're gonna have to show us this new T-shirt clothing quilt too, girl. Drum roll. Look, Chrissy say drum roll.
Touch your nose, Chrissy.
So, guys, this is a clothing quilt. I'm gonna call it a clothing quilt. Like we would say T-shirts, but these are like things she put together. I know, Miss Joy. It's coming. It's coming. She finna show us this one though. She said, "What's the blue behind you though?" Look, Miss Ann said, "I want to be like Miss Linda when I grow up." Look at that. Now she
This
took
is
some of the
heavy.
baby's clothes.
Okay, y'all, I'm sorry, but this is heavy.
Now she took some of her granddaughter's clothing and made this one. Oh, I like the heart in the middle. That's super cute.
It's heavy.
That is super cute though, Miss Linda.
Yeah, I've just hold, hide it. We're going to pattern that. Okay, Miss
so
Joy.
so Everett wants to know, did you interface the t-shirts to give them some structure?
No, 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 nope. Just go through the clothes. Just go through them. That's it. No.
So, but you did have batting, so you actually cut out squares. So you want to kind of give them the high level of how you did that one because you did
The
cut out some
squares are
squares.
20. The squares are like 24 by 27, something like that. I'm not sure. The squares are huge. There's six big squares. This is my first one doing it like this. There's six big squares. Um, all I did was go through some of the clothes, just threw them on top of each other, and just zigzag over the stuff. That's Christmas gift
So,
number two.
so she did when she said zigzag, she basically did free hand quilting.
Mhm.
So she
With
did
a
some free
sewing
motion
machine.
quilting. She did free motion quilting with her sewing machine. So amazing, amazing. Now you want to show them the other one you're working on earlier today? That's that blue behind her. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all, in the last week or so, this chick has been like putting out the quilts. Like she got a yellow one somewhere with some numbers on it somewhere, alphabet or something. I saw that one at a glance.
I gotta bind it, y'all. Don't judge me. I gotta
Nope,
bind it.
nope.
Don't judge me.
Hey, that you still got to go for it. Look at that. Look at that.
I gotta bind it. Don't judge me.
No judgment here, hunty. I'm just so proud of you. You've been doing all the things. That's so cute. Now, is that one
Hey, Dimps.
heavy? Heavy?
Hey, Dimps. No, ma'am, it's not.
Hey, Dimps, welcome in. Look, Dunzel, right? Quilt Queen Lynda. There you go. There you go. New name. New
Hey, it's
name
Christmas
over
time.
there.
I like to watch movies and craft. And here's
Hmm.
oh my god, I forgot the name of this. Anyway, let's move on.
Okay. That is so cute. Look at that. You done pieced that one together too.
Yeah, I started last night, and only thing I gotta do is finish trimming it and putting the binding on it, and it's done. And it's done, and it's done. Before Christmas
Yes,
is
Miss
done.
Joy. Miss
What
Joy
she
said
say?
we gotta get her a Quilton Lady of the Year.
Ah, girl, bye. Mm-mm. And
Yes,
that's it for right
I'm gonna
now.
have to 3D print her some stuff, right? 3D print it. Be like, okay,
Quilt time lady. Thank you, Miss
I
Joy.
love it. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. So
Yes,
Miss Linda,
I like that
wonderful.
blue set. Thank
That
you.
looks
Thank
good.
you all.
So now, did you use the layer cake with that, or did you use like what did you
That's
use with
actually a
it?
layer cake that I got from Carrie's Quilting Company. I went out there
Okay.
with someone one day, but I that's why I got that layer, and I really want to go back over there because I want another one.
Mm-hmm. And so, if you guys don't know what a layer cake is pre-cut squares, and they're usually a size 10 by 10 or 12 by 12. And they're called layer cakes. Hold on, let me show you one. I have quite a few right here. So these are considered layer cakes. This is a layer cake. Oh, hold on, I can
Hmm.
change this back. I
Yes,
can
ma'am.
change this back.
Yes, Miss Ann. Uh, Part of that problem right there is Miss Sean, Miss Linda, and Miss Chris. So yes, ma'am. Hmm.
Yeah, so you can take a layer cake. One of the things that I love about layer cakes is if it is depending on the artist, well, for most artists, it comes in all of the fabric for that particular artist's time. So like this here is these are 10 by 10. There are 42 pieces inside of here. So then you could take this one layer cake and make a whole quilt. Like this layer cake makes one quilt. What's she say?
Miss,
Miss
is that Miss
Linda,
Joy
there's a wait, no, hold on. Miss Ann said, Miss Linda, there's a lady. There is a
in
lady.
her
I'm
quilt
my
guild?
quilt
Hmm.
girl that
Hmm.
quilts all day and night. That's look. She
Hmm.
was the embroidery queen, hunty. She done became. Wait a minute, y'all remember what we saw? What was it the other day? Last Sunday, she showed us the red one with all the applique in it, right? With the reindeer and all that. So that one, she's like applique queen, quilt queen. She been doing all the things. So layer cakes. So we introduced her to layer cakes and she loves them. Now I have here's look, I got an all black layer cake too. Now this one is I had this a long time. Tell y'all, I must say I probably have had this 5 years, maybe six. But it's all black by Moda and a layer cake.
I bet
I
you that's
love
nice.
jelly rolls too. Yes, jelly rolls are really good. So now they have layer cakes, and let me tell y'all, there is a smaller one. So there is the 5 by 5s, and there are the 1 inch. So um, your
Hmm.
your charm packs are the 5 by 5s. So this is a 5 by 5 charm pack. Jelly rolls are amazing because they're 2.5 inch strips.
Mhm.
But these are 5x5s. You got your 10x10s,
Um,
which are the layer cakes.
Miss Shay Shay, you can get them from your quilt store, some of your fabric stores.
Joanne's has well, Joanne's
Joanne's
normally
has
have,
them, but they
yeah,
they like a
they're
condo.
different.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell you no lie. They're
Yes.
like a condo.
Yes. So there are some different ones out there and they're beautiful. So they curate them to be whomever that particular artist is. It gives all of the fabric for um that particular artist at that given time, whatever they're doing. Okay. I
And
didn't
there's so
thread
many
this right.
things you can do with the layer cakes, guys. Those two are actually layer cakes. And if you, I guess, depends on what size you want it. Um, there go two Christmas gifts right there. I ain't got to go out in them streets. Fat quarters too. Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I got plenty of them. Jesus.
Yes. I love my fat quarters. She said, I'll check Fat Quarter Shop daily. Oh, do they have a good sale? Uh-oh.
A lot of people say that. A lot of people, Miss Linda, a lot of people say that. But some of us is not have graduated from cut school like that. So, I can cut a layer cake, but you can't give me a fat quarter and say, hey, I need this out of that out of that. You won't get it. I'm not
So I
good with
think
that. Yeah.
I think part of it too though, Miss Linda, I think it's just taking some time to learn how to cut. Oh, no wonder. Look, I'm wondering what's going on with my thread. It ain't even threaded properly. Let's do that right. I'm like, what happened to the thread? It's not threaded right. User error.
Yeah. Yeah, because some of them layer cakes will make you say, whoa, wait a minute. That's your car insurance.
Yeah, they are expensive. They can be very expensive. It says, are you using a walking foot when you do your quilt sandwich, Miss Linda?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
And Everett might
No.
be a gentleman.
I'm sorry. That's why I said no. I'm sorry. No.
Uh-huh.
Yes, they do. I didn't know that, Miss Joy, until it popped up. I was on it last night. Until it popped up because I was looking for the little round, the whatever you call that, Miss Shawn, the table where you cut on and turn around.
A rotating cutting mat.
Yes. And believe it or not, guys, the layer cakes are on sale. I saw some really nice ones yet last night for $18. I couldn't believe it.
On Amazon.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So sometimes Everett, I do use a walking foot if I'm using my other quilt machine, but I do have a long arm, so I
Oh,
tend to use that. But I do use
okay, Everett. I'm
yes,
sorry.
yes, look. So I do use a walking foot sometimes, especially when it's really thick. It makes a difference to help pull some of that through. And I've also changed my needle plate to be a wide. When I have thicker materials, I've changed it to be a wider plate because on some machines you'll find that you can get a wider needle plate to make sure that as your material goes through that thickness, it is actually making contact with the bobbin because sometimes it doesn't because it's so thick, it just stops at a certain point. So, a couple of things that you can do to fix that is one, a wider needle plate, and two, make sure your stitching is separate. But yeah, so I think it really does make a difference. It makes a difference. But yes, I mean, I absolutely love it. Miss Linda has been doing some really good quilting. Um, and so it's just awesome. I'm so proud of her. I feel like a proud peacock mom over here. Like she over there doing all the things, stitching, stitching, stitching. Look at that. That's so cute. It's like so stinking cute. I don't know what's going on with Honey over here. She's making little noises. But yes, Miss Lynda has been quilting away. I have to bind my 6 foot quilt. Missouri Star Quilt Company has great fabric. They sure do. And so does, I like uh the Fabric Cafe that's here in Texas too. They have some really good stuff. As well as I go to a lot of my local quilt shops. So check your local quilt shops because Small Business Saturday is coming up. And don't forget, like if you guys are looking for if you are looking for some things, check out the small businesses because they really do for Small Business Saturday. Let's see. What was the other thing? So, that was the other thing I was going to show you. There are some the 1-inch squares. I know I have some around here.
Shay Shay, did no ma'am,
Mhm.
no ma'am, I didn't. I was gonna use my scanning cut, but then I said, when I did that one, I'll tell you, it was in the middle of the night and it was a little chilly, and I just turn my little heater on in my office and turn on the Christmas. You can get a lot from me when the Christmas movies is on. And yeah, so I just applique cut.
So these are called mini charm packs,
That's
and
what I'm
so
looking for. That's what I'm looking for.
these
Hmm.
these are 2.5-inch squares, but they're called mini charm packs. And like the other ones, there's 42 squares in here as well. But yeah, mini
313.
charm packs. What did
That's
she say
not
about the?
so the jelly rolls are really small. No ma'am, she was showing you the two what that is, Miss Shawn?
So that was the 2.5-inch squares, the mini quilt. So hold on, I'll get you. Let me show you a jelly roll because I do have
Yeah, I
one.
was finna go grab one.
Do you have one near you? Because otherwise, mine is
Yes,
across
I
the
do.
room.
I have a DT near me. I have a DT. Let me hide the price here. Let me hide the price. This is DT jelly roll. This is a jelly roll, okay?
Okay,
This is a
thanks, Shay
jelly
Shay.
roll, you know. This is
Yes.
a jelly roll.
Now, so that's a DT jelly roll. But see, let me go get a bigger one. So like my honey, I'm gonna need you to get down, girl. She trying to see the people. Say, hey, people.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Miss
Hey,
Linda.
honey.
Say, I hear Miss Linda. I hear my friend. She hear her friend, Miss
Uh-huh.
Linda. I know it. I know it. So I'm gonna need you to
It
get down. Hop down, boo.
was 2.5 shipping.
Um. So
Okay.
yes. So thank
That's
you,
what I'm
Shay
looking
Shay.
for.
So, yeah,
Mhm.
please post it. Please post your flag. I think that is going to be so nice. But let me tell you, the jelly rolls they can be used for so many things. Like where Miss Linda had her log cabin quilt, and you see some of those strips that were going around. Like Miss Linda did that log cabin quilt. Let me just say that.
And it's not it wasn't hard, but it was kind of hard for me because you got to turn everything and still cut to get the right sizes. And like I said, hint, hint, um I'm
What's
gonna
the
have to
hint
get
hint?
that little round that little round cutting table thing. Hey, Miss Mary.
Hey, Miss Mary, welcome in. So yeah, the jelly rolls are really nice. And so
Yes, you can. I think I should start on a big square. Yes. Like my granddaughter's quilt, that one, that's what I did. I started with the big squares, and I just started. It's not even half of the clothes, but I just threw them down on there, see what I want to use, cut them up.
and you know what? My jelly roll is black and white too, Miss Linda.
Yeah. Um, it
It's the
came
Tula pink
back.
one. This is Tula pink.
Hmm.
So this is my jelly roll right here. And
That's
so
beautiful. That's beautiful.
yeah, it has some beautiful I haven't opened it because it's got like some hints of pink in there. It's got some really different stuff. So very, very nice. Now I need to get a darker red.
Um, I don't have the small one, but I do have the quilting wall. It's in another room, but I do have the big quilting wall. But I saw a young lady showing people how to make that. So I think I'll go back and find her video, and I'll make me one when I take it to the sewing machine. Because normally, once I cut the blocks, I just go straight to the sewing machine. So yeah.
Oh,
Shay Shay, I was looking. Was that yesterday? We was looking on that. I was looking yesterday at them. Shay Shay.
what's that?
Amazon. I think she said she ordered her from Amazon.
Who that? Who did?
Cotton candy,
Me?
sweetie, go. Let me see that jelly roll. Go ahead on, Everett. Go ahead on, Everett. I like him.
Oh, I know, I know.
He said, "Cotton candy, sweetie, go."
Yes, indeed. So yes,
Everett, you need
guys.
to tell Everett about our group over there, Miss Shawn.
Oh yeah, so we do have a Facebook group. It is called it's Everett. It's called Go Time, GEAUX time. Because Everett is from Louisiana. And so yep, it's called Go Time, and we are posting and doing all the crafty things, including quilting, inside of there. And so we're gonna have some times where I think we're gonna probably go live inside of the Facebook group. So I'm gonna set that up so that way when people get notified as well that we're going live and things like that. So we will be doing some of that in there. But yeah, we have, and in the description of this live, you'll see a link. There's a link to the Facebook group. So check it out. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, please come on over and join us. We're over there posting all the work we're doing, kind of like me going live at random times because of the fact that I am doing a whole lot of stuff right now, getting ready for the holidays, getting all the things, trying to get my orders out, um, and all of that good stuff. So,
I need a restriction. I know Miss Shawn and Miss Christina needs a fabric restriction,
oh,
but you know,
I'm not
hey,
buying. I'm using what I got. I'm in my use what I got era.
that's what I did. You know how long I had them them layer cakes, and I don't know if any of y'all noticed it, but this is for somebody who loves to read. There's eyeglasses and sofas, and this is what this is. So yeah, and I had that a long time too.
Oh, the one that you did. Which one?
The log cabin. It's like
Oh, okay.
eyeglass for a person that loves to read. You know, I loves to read, and so do my
Yeah.
granddaughter. So I made this for her, and I got the bat and everything. I just got to go put it together.
Yeah, that's going to be super nice. But yes, I think one of the other things too, as quilting embroiderers, like we have lots of options when you start looking at your quilts and when you start looking at the things that you can actually do. So like Miss Lynda did applique on her one quilt, like even the one behind her, like she embroidered the applique pieces. She
Yeah.
actually did a lot of embroidery on it. Like there's so many things that can be done there.
Miss Ann says she going upstairs to cut fabric in squares and strips after this. Yeah, I
Yeah.
that was that right there. Almost gave me a stroke, but it's beautiful. I couldn't believe how big it came out. I love it.
So somebody I saw, oh, Miss Ann said the Fair Quarter Shop, Lori Hope, has a video for the fabric board as well.
Okay, can somebody share that in the group so I can go check it out? Because I got a lot of stuff between here and the Fort Cargo metal building out there. I know I got the supplies.
Yes. All right. All right. Yes, ma'am, Miss Ann. Miss Ann gonna be gone to cut. So I actually prepped some fabric yesterday, and again, I was showing you guys like earlier on. So one of the gray fabrics that I pulled for going around my Santa is this for the cat one, for the little kitten. Is I have some other kittens. So I'm gonna make these into different types of square blocks. I'm gonna cut some
Oh boy.
blocks and I'm gonna add it around the side. So it's gonna have different blocks. And I'm thinking I thought about doing maybe some gray with scallops in these cats, but then I'm thinking no, I'm probably gonna change it into some flying geese, and those are types of quilt patterns. So we'll once we start working on our first block, then we'll get into some definitions of the different types of blocks that you can have, and all of that, and then stay tuned because I am going to go through. We're going to talk about some threads because I got lots of threads. Like this one here is King Star, and it is a beautiful metallic. This one here is my Floriani. This is a regular 40 weight. I have this one here. This is Madeira. So, and it's a 40 weight. Then I have this black right here on this spool, which is a pure 100% cotton. So we'll go through the different types of thread
So let me
because
ask you a question.
yes, ma'am.
Um, I have two. What do you call them? 5x5
Mm-hmm.
Wonder Lane
Okay.
Christmas cakes, not cakes. What is they called?
The
5x5.
mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about. Yes, they're
So
called. I was just
any
talking about.
suggestion? Yeah, I know. That's why I said, what's the call? Is there any suggestion on a pattern? Because I want to make one just for my living room. Yep, five by
Oh
five.
yeah.
I want to any suggestion on the pattern?
There's a charm pack. So 5x5 is a charm pack.
Okay.
So
Charm pack.
yes,
I'm looking for a pattern that I can use for the for it. I got two of these.
yes, ma'am. There's a couple of patterns I would suggest. Like, so now you can. There are some free patterns. So, like, I know. That might be a little difficult. Oh, um, I would
Shay
go
said
over.
the King Star metallic is like 15 to 20 bucks each. I don't know what that is. What she's talking about.
That's
King
this.
Star.
That's
Oh,
this. So Shay Shay, you have a business. You actually can get this at wholesale price versus paying $20. So
hmm
we'll talk about that when we talk about threads. Making sure that if you are a business entity and you are selling things for resale, you should be getting all of this stuff at a discounted price.
Miss Linda's a mess.
What's she say?
That thread would have to jump into my machine and thread itself. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I didn't pay that for mine because I got it wholesale.
Okay,
So
Michelle, she said I don't have a business account. I need to pay for my LLC.
okay, okay, gotcha. Okay,
Okay,
that
yes,
makes
ma'am.
then I understand 100%. So, but you know who else just has some really good metallic is Soki, and also I'm trying to remember if I even Madeira has some
They gave us
Madeira
some.
has
They gave
yeah,
us some at
Madeira has
the
some.
show. Gave us that big one metallic big thing. Yeah.
Look, Miss Ann said there are machines that do that, Miss Linda.
Oh boy.
Okay. Yep. DBA is a business account as well. But yes, so I'm almost done. It's on the last stitches. Looks like I got about 2,700 more to go or something like that. So 7 minutes, maybe two, three. I don't know. It's 850. So yeah, this one's going 850 stitches a minute. So yeah. But let me see what else. What else can we talk about? So we were talking about the charm packs, and there are so many charm packs. Like there are so many,
Mhm.
which they are amazing. Ooh. Stop. So let me tell y'all what just happened over here.
You
See
forgot to
this
change the
white?
thread?
No, I actually, I wasn't paying attention, so the puff like went up. So this puff has moved. But let me do this. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it up. You guys can see me pulling it up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's gonna be kind of cute. See, now here's my problem. I'm pulling this up, but the thread wants to come up. I mean the other stuff wants to come up too. All right, I need this needle up. There we go. Uh-oh. My needle broke. I think we done. Whatever ain't sold is not sewn. But I think this is super cute though. I don't know what broke my needle when this jammed in there. But this looks so cute. So let me do this. I'm going to take this out. We're gonna clean this up. But it looks really cute. So the puff worked. Gave it a little depth, some layers. I actually like it. Now, the one thing I probably need is some tweezers to get the rest of this little puff out of here in between, but let's pull this up. And so I really did just use some tearaway stabilizer. That is cute. So I have some puff right off in here, some little puff pieces that need to come out. And then I'll take my little lighter and singe some of this. But it came out really cute. And you can really see the definition of those flowers. So let's pull it over here.
That's nice. That came out really nice. Sure did.
And so I have it to go on something like that. But it would also look good on a piece of red or something else. Like this would be cute to send to somebody for Valentine's Day. I mean, it's poppies. You can just send
I'm
it for
thinking
any.
of you. I love you, or whatever. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I didn't
that
see the link that Miss Ann posted. Miss Sean might could see it. She says she posted it. I guess I don't see it.
is. Oh, you know what? Miss Ann posted in our Facebook group because it's not going to allow her to post on a YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not going to
Miss
allow it.
Sean, what
Yes, ma'am.
materials is used for your poppy? What
So
material you use?
I just used a piece of foam. So I had foam there, and that was it. And
That's nice.
this is marine vinyl. So this is another piece of marine vinyl. So marine vinyl and then foam just on the flowers. So if you look, there's just stitches, but you can see that 3D, the little puff is there.
It's nice. I like the way it's coming up off the, marine
Off the
vinyl.
material.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a whole, so I know we talk about all the time, like, they put puff underneath things, but if you want to give something a little bit of depth, even when we're doing like our puff hats and things like that. So, this is a way to give a decorative look to something that could just be ordinary. So like we ain't ordinary today because we making something different. And so it can go on the paper, and then of course all you gotta do is write a little note on the back. There you go.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
There
Thank
you
you
go.
for that. Thank you for sharing that. That's nice. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Miss Mary. Thank you, Miss Ann. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Joy. Miss
You
Linda
right, Miss
said that
Linda.
was good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Oh, that would be nice on a panel bag. Puff the Magic Dragon can improvise your crafts. Absolutely, Miss Joy. Absolutely. Add a little puff. And so look, all we got now, look, think about it like this. Now,
Mm-hmm.
so you got to make sure that you got the right puff because what I'm using is specific. This is for embroidery. So I'm
Sulky.
using Sulky,
Mm-hmm.
which
I thought
is
so. So.
it's for
Mm-hmm.
embroidery. So you have to make sure you're using the right thing. There is a lot of puff out there. So this one is water resistant, machine washable. So what that means, you have to be careful because there is some that you can use for crafts, but it may not be machine washable. So with this being machine washable, you can put puff in your quilt. I'm just saying. It's machine washable. You can put puff in your shirts, all of that.
You trying to say
So
something?
yeah, I am.
Uh-uh.
So
Mm-mm.
sometimes when you go to the DT, they have some good stuff. But I don't know that it's machine washable because I ain't read the package. What I'm saying is when you buy puff, make sure that it's for embroidery or for use with sewing so that you can also verify whether or not it's machine washable. Because if it's not machine washable and you put it on something, guess what? The world's gonna come crumbling down behind that puff when it hits water, and you don't want that. So you got to be careful. You got to make sure you're using the right tools for the things that we're selling. So it just makes a difference. So all I'm going to do now is glue this. We got two things.
Yes, Miss Joy says she got to go live because she tired of all this typing.
I know, Miss Joy. Look, you're going to have to join us one day. You got to join us up here one day.
It's the
Yes,
only
open
thing
that
I have
box.
to do is just heat it up, and my fusible is gonna lock all that down.
It sure
Yeah.
is. It sure
Mhm.
is. Look. Miss Joy, you heard my plug? You got to open that box so you can go live. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yes. So you know what? Maybe what we'll do, make sure you guys check the link in the description. Make sure you're in the Facebook group because what I may do one day, maybe one day in between Christmas and New Year's is we can all just get on a chat and just have some conversations because I think that's probably something that lots of people would want to do anyway, right? So we're gonna have to plan it. Yes, ma'am, Miss Joy, we will. So stay tuned. We'll put something in there, but we will be working on our block. So at one point I thought about doing the 12 blocks of Christmas because it is a potential because like you can do the blocks, you can change how they look, and all you got a whole new block. Once you turn them around and do some other stuff, it's a whole different block. And so what that means is you can have you a mini quilt in no time. So what we're going to plan to do is a mini quilt similar to like the one, if you guys remember back at right before Halloween, I made the mini quilt for Honey, and Miss Lynda
Mhm.
made her mini quilt for her puppy for Bentley. And so
Mhm.
we had those, and then we also made these other little mini quilts online too. It's like a mini, what was it? It's a mini table runner.
Table runner,
This
yes.
So this one back
Thank you,
here.
Miss Joy.
And so remember we
Yes.
made those. So we made these out of our
Mm-hmm.
5x5s. And so
Mm-hmm.
we just attached them. We did the binding. We did all of that. So literally it's out of a layer cake. I mean not a layer cake. What's the other thing called? Jesus, I
Five
keep
by
forgetting the
side
name.
charm pack.
The charm pack. Yes, the charm
Mhm.
pack. And so we can definitely do that. We can definitely do that. And then, we can Tootsie Roll and Jelly Roll and all those things too.
Y'all is a mess today. Y'all is a mess. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Look, she says, I want to make one of my teacups. Remy would like
Uh,
one. Okay, so is it a teacup
I think
quilt
she's talking about
or
a table runner. Is she?
oh, okay, okay. Or
I,
even like
I
a
don't
mug
know. I
rug,
don't.
right?
Yeah, yeah, mug rug.
Yeah. So I've
Yeah, I
been making
started one the other day.
my bow cozies
Hmm.
to sell. So these are going to the craft show. I mean to the holiday market. My little bow cozies. And I'm telling you, I love my bow cozies. Now, the one thing I thought about at the last minute, I did not make this year, were my infinity. Remember, I made all those infinity scarves last year out of the Shannon's Fabric Minky. Oh my
Hmm.
god, amazing! My dog is a teacup Yorkie. Oh, his name is Remy, or her name is Remy. Okay, oh Remy. Yeah, Remy would love. Let me tell you something. Miss Linda knows this any given time. So my honey's little thing is on my couch, her little thing. And when I tell you that is where she sits, like I don't even have to be in the living room. I walk through there, she just sitting on her little mini quilt. They love it because you have the batting, you have it's really quilted the same. Like you have all the things um for your quilt. Like literally, it's everything for the quilt. And so with the mini quilt, it is just the same. It is just the same. All right, Miss Linda. I'm trying to
All
think.
right.
What else have I made? Oh, y'all saw I know most of y'all saw my post, but let me show you my little purses. Oh, did I take them out? I might have taken them downstairs because I was gonna carry those little purses. I was sitting up here and I had been sewing, sewing, sewing. I'm gonna tell y'all, I get in this sewing, sewing, sewing when I'm sewing for this show, and I was like, I told Miss Linda, I was like, I'm tired of sewing for this show. I need to make me something, and so I was just
This is
sitting there.
magic. This
Oh,
is
what you,
magic.
oh,
It goes, um, it goes like peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Here's the top of the bread. Here's your peanut butter and jelly, and then your bottom piece of your material go on the bottom. It goes in the middle
oh,
of your product project.
yep, that's right. So it's called a quilt sandwich.
Hmm.
So yes, Miss Linda's right. It's like peanut butter and jelly. But yeah, so here's my little bag that I made,
Mm,
and you carry it like this. And it has a
okay,
zipper,
that's
and
vinyl,
I use one of my cute. Yes, it is it's vinyl. Yes, ma'am.
marine
I
vinyl.
use one of
Okay.
I use one of my cute little zipper pulls with the heart on it, and it's like a gunmetal. What she say? Batting goes between the quilt top and the backing fabric. Yep, it does. And so I made me a little pouch, and I used a different color zipper for that too. So this will fit right off in here as my coin purse, and I just drop it off in there. Hey, spilling
Hello, hello,
diversity.
spilling.
So just pop it right off in there. Now I got my little coin pouch. There you go. Y'all got me hypnotized over here. So that's all she wrote. Like it took me a whole 20 minutes to fix. I cut it out, sewed it up. That's it. And I made me a funky little handle.
Come on over here, Miss Joy, so we can sit up tonight and do two more blank throws.
Thank you, Miss Ann. Yes, indeed. So, what else? Popcorn bags. I made a lot of popcorn bags, and they came out cute. I actually, um, when I was in LA at the sewing center in LA, um, I found they had popcorn fabric, and so these I will sell at the market.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if you don't know what a popcorn bag is, it is 100% everything in the bowl cozy and a popcorn bag are 100% cotton. My thread is cotton, no polyester. Everything has to be cotton because it's going in the microwave. Remember, polyester thread or bobbin thread will melt. So
Mm-hmm.
everything has to be polyester. I'm sorry, cotton. Everything has to be cotton, no polyester. So this is my popcorn bag. So what you do with this is you take a half a cup of popcorn, you drop it in here, you put it in your microwave for like 3 minutes. You listen for it to finish popping. Once it's popped, you grab it out of here. Be careful because like the regular popcorn in the popcorn bag, it's got steam. Popcorn crisp is on steam. So um it is a air popped popcorn bag. So you don't put any oil in here, you don't put anything but the kernels. They pop, they're good. So with these popcorn bags, you do not put you wash them in dishwashing liquid as you would a dish so that you don't get the fabric softener. Fabric softeners and things like that make these um it makes these contaminated. So you can't put fabric softener in there and then think you're gonna put it back in the microwave because it's gonna put that whole smell and stuff inside of your food. And so that's the one thing I have to create is my instructions and all of that for the popcorn bags. But I have these popcorn bags, and then I have some character popcorn bags as well. Again, eat quick sews. It's air pop. It's reusable, and so I think those will do well too. So you said Ruji says, "Can I quilt with my embroidery machine?" Well, yes, ma'am, you can. So the plan is we will have two blocks, one that you can do in the embroidery machine with your layers, and then there will be another one that you will do with another one for those people who have just a sewing machine only. So yes, you can. Now the connecting them together is going to be the biggest part because a lot of people will quote and connect things um a lot of people will quote and then connect them by hand. The last 24 hours have been so happy. I've been so happy. I did my first 4 completed embroidery projects. Congratulations with
Yay.
one upside down beanie era. Hey, let me tell you what, one upside down beanie era is amazing because when you're doing beanies, you can get confused. So the one thing I always say, get you one of the little markers or pin a piece of paper to where you need to embroider. So that way, you know every time that you're putting the embroidery on the right thing. Because, child, let me tell you, I probably did at least 4 or 5 beanies before I realized they were on the wrong side. I was like, holy crap, here we go again. So, yes, congratulations on that. That is awesome, spilling the diversity. Yay.
Yes.
So, yes. Well, guys, ladies, gentlemen, friends, thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up. If you have not joined the channel, please consider joining the channel. We are here every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. Myself and Miss Lynda, or sometimes just me if Miss Linda's out and about. But we have had such a great time. Miss Lynda, anything for the people? Come on, honey.
Hey, all is good. I thank y'all very much.
Look, she want to play now. She's running back and forth. Thank you all so much for joining us. If you haven't already, join the Facebook group, drop a note, say hello. We're all in there. And Everett, you guys travel safely to Utah from our beautiful state of Louisiana, home of the pelican. Honey says, yep, we like all that. thank you all for being here again. Please hit the thumbs up. Consider
Thank you all.
subscribing. We had a great time, and we'll be back. So I'll probably pop on sometime during the week. I'm thinking maybe Monday because I got so much work to do. And so stay tuned. Check out the community tab. We will definitely be posting about the blocks that we're going to do and what's to come next, because we want all you guys to come along with us, sewing or embroidery, either one. We will make sure that you can do yourself a block. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So have a great rest of the week. I know we'll see each other again because I'm coming back on. Miss Joy said, girl, my husband done moved the sewing machine box. Look, tell your husband I said, yes, put the machine on the table.
Yeah, she ain't gonna
Put it
open it.
on
You
the
know
table.
it. You know it. You know it. You know it's gonna be another 6 months. You know it.
No, we believe Miss Joy gonna do it. She gonna do it before December 1st. Come on, Miss Joy, take it out the box so you can at least look at the machine and see, turn it on, make sure the light works. I mean something. Yeah, you gotta do something. Make sure the light works.
God is a mess.
Look, honey just gave me the side eye for you, Miss Joy. Like, you know she ain't doing that.
Excuse me, my God.
All right, you all have a great rest of the week. Enjoy your Monday, and we will talk with you all later. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Sunday Funday, oh so bright, stitching dreams in morning light, sewing fabric all day long. Thank you, watch us sing along. Great times here under the sun, threads and needles having fun. Live or replay doesn't fade. Appreciate this bond we've made. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Patchwork quilts and memories, crafting moments with such ease. Week ahead, let's keep the glow. All together, let love show. From every corner, near and far, join our circle, be a star. Grateful hearts and threaded ties, in our hands the future lies. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand in hand. Join us, part of this grand band. Patchwork quilts and memories, crafting moments with such ease. Week ahead, let's keep the glow. All together, let love show. From every corner, near and far, join our circle, be a star. Grateful hearts and threaded ties, in our hands the future lies. Thank you all for tuning in. On this Sunday, let's begin. Laughs and stitches hand